डिफरेंट साउंड्स, सी का कैसे डिफरेंट हो सकता है, जी का कैसे डिफरेंट हो सकता है. नाउ वी आर कमिंग टू द बेसिक यूनिट ऑफ वर्ड्स. तो अब लेटर्स से हम वर्ड्स की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं. जब लेटर्स कंबाइन होंगे तो वर्ड्स बनेंगे. अब वर्ड्स बनने के लिए क्या होता है कि कॉन्सोनेंट और वॉवल्स के कॉम्बिनेशन से वर्ड्स आर फॉर्म्ड. सो जैसे हिंदी में या मराठी में क्या होता है, मात्राओं के लिए स्वरों की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो स्वर से मात्रा आती है आपके व्यंजन में, या खाली स्वर से हम लिख सकते हैं बट मात्रा के लिए स्वर आ जाता है. तो इंग्लिश में क्या होता है कि दैट वॉवल साउंड, बिकॉज इंग्लिश स्ट्रक्चर इज अ लिटिल डिफरेंट. सो कॉन्सोनेंट, वॉवल, कॉन्सोनेंट एक कॉम्बिनेशन हो सकता है, दे कैन बी टू वॉवल्स, दे कैन बी डबल कॉन्सोनेंट्स, ऐसे करके साउंड्स इंग्लिश में बनते हैं. सो सिलेबल जो है वो वर्ड का बेसिक यूनिट है. सो इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ अ वर्ड, बट बिना सिलेबल्स के वर्ड्स नहीं बन सकते. एक वर्ड में एक सिलेबल या एक से ज्यादा सिलेबल्स हो सकते हैं, बट one syllable has to be there for it to be called a word. So how do we know how are these syllables formed? So मेरे साथ एक एक्सरसाइज कीजिए. चलिए, डू लाइक दिस और बोलिए, सपोज यू आर कॉलेज. सो सपोज आपको ये वर्ड बोलना है कॉलेज, एंड इफ आई आस्क यू हाउ मेनी सिलेबल्स आर देयर इन कॉलेज, तो आप एकदम से कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे. कितने वॉवल्स हैं उससे नहीं सिलेबल्स बनते, कितने वॉवल साउंड्स हैं उनसे सिलेबल्स बनते हैं. तो वो कैसे पता चलता है, वो ऐसे पता चलता है कि जब हम बोलते हैं तो हमारा, मैंने कहा था, पूरा माउथ का स्ट्रक्चर helps us in pronouncing a word. So chin also drops. ये देखिए chin drop हो गई, मैंने drop बोला तो chin drops. So जब भी whenever there is a vowel sound में again chin drop. So whenever there is a vowel sound, your chin will drop. तो ये हमारे माउथ का मूवमेंट चल रहा है when we are pronouncing the words. Can you see words? Words में फिर से चिन नीचे गई, the में फिर से चिन नीचे गई, chin में फिर से चिन नीचे गई. So every time you are pronouncing a word, your mouth is automatically following that pattern, and then only correct pronunciation will be there. नहीं तो आपका अगर mouth structure is going haywire, then your sounds are also going haywire. So every time there's a vowel sound, your chin is going down. So that is the best way to find out how many syllables are there. तो जैसे chin, अब मैंने बोला chin, तो एक बार नीचे गया ना, च, च, ई, तो one syllable. Okay, so अगर college, so college, दो बार हाथ नीचे गया, college. Can you see? So two syllables. Driveway, two syllables. So ऐसे हम syllables को break कर सकते हैं. It is so easy. So में one syllable. E, Z, two syllables. Isn't it wonderful? Wonderful. Three times, three syllables. So ये syllables का, जहां पे हम syllables को पहचानते हैं वहां पे एक consonant और एक vowel sound है. तो जैसे wonderful. So when we break up words like this, the spelling becomes very easy. One, W-O-N, ter, T-E-R-F-U-N. So it is a very interesting technique. So abhi hum syllables pe we are going to do an exercise. Are we ready for that? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So इसको करके देखिए पहले. You do it now and see. Do. Do में again chin नीचे गई. So that's one syllable. Spider. Do it. Wherever you are, do it yourself. Spider. दो बार हुआ ना? So how many syllables? Two syllables. Window.
Two syllables.
Turtle.
Two syllables.
है ना? So this is how it's taking place. So we will be doing an exercise on syllables. और ये क्यों जरूरी है understanding this? तो आपका word division होता है. When you are writing, sometimes your word may not fit in one line and you may have to break the word. So whenever you are breaking the word, you do it from the syllable break. अदरवाइज आप ऐसे ही वर्ड्स को नहीं तोड़ सकते. मैं इसको SPIDER नहीं कर सकती. I have to break the word where the syllables are breaking. So spy, ये एक syllable हो गया. डर दूसरा syllable हो गया. तो spy, डर can be broken. When, one syllable. Do, another syllable. So when, do can be broken. Turtle, that can be broken. पर मैं ऐसे नहीं कर सकती कि wind, oh, that is wrong. Okay, so whenever you are dividing the words, please ensure that you are doing it the right way. Syllable division होना चाहिए. So divided syllables is also a topic in your unit. So that is why we are doing this. All right, is it clear? We'll be doing an exercise on this, which is very interesting a little later. But उससे पहले अब हम थोड़े से spelling rules करने वाले. So we did letters, we did division of letters से words बने, words से syllables बने, syllables से उनके sounds पे syllables को हम divide करते हैं. So this has two syllables. A word can have one syllable, two syllable, three syllable, four syllable, five syllable. उससे ज़्यादा नहीं होते. हो भी सकते हैं कोई कोई words में. But children who do very well in spelling are very good at breaking this. और ये division एक बार clear हो जाता है, your spelling will become very strong. So now we are coming to the next section, which is spelling. Spelling के भी बड़े interesting rules होते हैं. Are we ready to learn more about spelling rules? थोड़े से फटाफट कर लेंगे and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
we will go on to the we will go on to foreign words if you can do. So there are 5 kinds of rules, basic rules, और बड़े ही interesting rules हैं. अगर if you are aware of these rules, then your confidence in writing and speaking the language will multiply manifold. So the first rule is floss rule. Floss rule माने floss याद रखिए. अब floss में कौन कौन से consonants आ रहे हैं? F, L, S, है ना? 3 consonants are there. Floss में you can see on the screen floss. Vowel की बात नहीं करेंगे तो there are 3 consonants F, L, S. So the simple rule is any word which, sorry, if it's a one syllable word and ending in F, L or S, the last letter is always doubled. That's a rule. So cliff, class, yell, huff, hill, class, sniff, dress, swell. So these are all single syllable words. Thrill, one syllable. Cliff, class, yell. तो एंड किस में हो रहे हैं? या तो एल में, या तो एफ में, या तो एस में. तो लास्ट लेटर इज ऑलवेज डबल. दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल. अब दूसरा रूल है रैबिट. रैबिट में तो ये तो लास्ट लेटर डबलिंग का हो गया. लास्ट लेटर कब डबल होता है? सिंगल सिलेबल्स में लास्ट लेटर डबल होता है जब इट इज एफ एल एस. कभी कभी बीच में भी लेटर्स डबल होते हैं. वो कब होते हैं? तो वो तब होते हैं जब आगे पीछे वॉवल है और बीच में कॉन्सोनेंट है और शॉर्ट वॉवल साउंड है, तो उस लेटर को आप हमेशा डबल कर दीजिए. सो आई जस्ट डू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. दिस इज फ्लॉस रूल. I'll just show you one by one. Whenever F, L, S or Z sound is heard after a short vowel, then it is doubled. The letter is doubled. ये अगर आपके पास ये याद रहेगा, it's going to really help you in many ways. So sound से जाइए. One syllable से जाइए. What is the syllable sound? The syllable sound is the short syllable sound, and if the word is ending in L, F, S or Z sound, then the last letter is double. Simple rule, clear. अब ये वाला मैं बाद में करूंगी. रैबिट रूल पे आते हैं पहले. तो कभी कभी क्या होता है कि वर्ड में 2 syllables होते हैं. ठीक है, 1 syllable का कर लिया, अब हमने 2 syllables का करेंगे. पर पहले syllable में short साउंड आ रहा है, शॉर्ट वॉवल साउंड आ रहा है, और उसके बाद मतलब दो, देखिए ये सारे वर्ड्स को देखिए, तो ये रैबिट, ए और आई, अगर पहले भी वॉवल साउंड है, बाद में भी वॉवल साउंड है, तो बीच का कॉन्सोनेंट डबल कर दीजिए. दैट इज अ रूल. टनल, हैपन, puppet, copper, parrot, button, mutton, carrot, mirror, lesson. तो हो क्या रहा है? इधर भी वॉवल आ रहा है, उधर भी वॉवल आ रहा है, दोनों शॉर्ट वॉवल साउंड्स हैं, बीच का कॉन्सोनेंट डबल हो जाएगा. दैट्स अगेन अ रूल. आपको इसमें ज्यादा दिमाग खर्चा ही नहीं करना. इट्स अ रूल. सो बच्चे या कभी कभी हम भी कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं कि वेयर शुड द लेटर बी डबल्ड, वेयर इट शुड बी डबल्ड. तो भैया वॉवल साउंड को सुनिए. इफ इट्स अ शॉर्ट वॉवल साउंड और कॉन्सोनेंट के बाद भी देयर इज अ वॉवल साउंड, देन द लेटर इज गोइंग टू बी डबल्ड. 2 syllable वर्ड्स में. क्लियर और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड?
Clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Clear.
क्लियर. ओके.
Yes.
ये बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग सी चीजें हैं जो कि सिंपल सी हैं. कभी कभी क्या होता है, 1 syllable 1 consonant, है ना. तो जैसे हिट है, रन है, फन है, सन है, और रेड है, हॉट है, फैट है. तो ये सब ऐसे सिंगल सिंगल लेटर्स, मतलब सिंगल कॉन्सोनेंट, सिंगल साउंड, सिंगल वन शॉर्ट वॉवल. बट आपको इसको एक्सटेंड करना है. जैसे रनिंग है, फैटर है, फनी है, तो जो आपका कॉन्सोनेंट है वो डबल हो जाएगा. इसलिए बहुत सारे बच्चे राइटिंग को दे राइट एज WRITTING. हिटिंग है तो TTING होगा, राइटिंग है तो नहीं होगा, because writing ends with E, and when there is E, it changes to ING. There is no doubling of letter. So ये बहुत confusion होता है when they are adding pre-suffix specially, because suffix में वो confuse हो जाते हैं. So just remember, 1 syllable, 1 consonant, and you are adding a suffix, then double the last letter. So this is 1-1-1 rule. So we did floss rule, the rabbit rule, and this is 1-1-1. The last consonant is then doubled. जैसे example, hop, है
Hopping.
ना. hop का hopping, तो P will be doubled. P will be doubled because it's a single syllable word ending with a consonant. So HOPPING, P is doubled. Hope. Hope is ending in a vowel, not a consonant. So E हट जाएगा ING, HOPING. So that's another rule. Yawning, yawn. Yawn is ending in two consonants. So there is no change. It is simply ING. Sleep. Sleep is ending with a consonant. No change. ING. Spill is already doubled. No change. ING. So when the letter is ending in consonant, like double consonant or two vowels before the consonant, then there is no change, it is ING. But in दो conditions में, hop में hopping, P will be doubled, hope में there will be another spelling change, EOING में कर देंगे, E will be deleted. So ये बहुत important है. This is very very basic, but because these are not dealt with in detail, so sometimes there's a lot of confusion. So just be careful of these. How do these spelling changes take place? Okay, so we have already done this. अब जैसे I want you to look at this, these some words. Accomplish, accident, account. अब account में भी पहले एक short vowel है, फिर एक short vowel है, बीच का C double हो गया. So there are such spelling rules which we should be very very clear about. Okay, ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं करेंगे. This is just to create awareness. You can keep practicing it from your end. We are just, because we have limited time, I'm just introducing these tricks and techniques. Okay, now we are coming to, so we started with letters, then we understood the sounds of letters and two consonants, some vowels and some consonants, then syllables, then some spelling rules. Now we are coming to word roots. So what are word roots? Anybody from English here और languages से कोई अगर PhD कर रहे हैं तो आपको पता होगा कि word roots क्या हैं? Anyone? Or if you've heard about word roots? Okay, so
Ma'am, there are
yes.
participants from English. Meenakshi Pavnikar.
Ma'am, does it
Okay.
mean where the word comes from?
Huh?
Does it mean where the word comes from? What is the source of the word?
Absolutely. Word roots are जैसे एक tree के roots होती हैं, and then there are different branches. And so similarly, the roots are the source from where the tree is coming into existence. And then on that tree, there are different kinds of branches. So similarly, words also have their roots, their origin, their source. And then there are different kinds of word formations with different spellings, with different meanings. And then when we understand the connectivity between all these words from the same family, our vocabulary becomes much, much more powerful. So common word roots, and all these roots, so let's understand some common ones. All these roots have some meaning, primary meaning. और उस root से जितने भी connected words होंगे, they will be somehow connected to that meaning. So let's see how. Suppose AQU is water. So can you tell me a word from this? This is the root.
Aquatic.
Aquatic, yes. Then aquarium,
Ac-
then aqua sports, so all these are related with water. Then let's do photo. We'll not be able to do all, we will just do a few. Photo is
Photosynthesis.
light. So फोटो से क्या हो जाता है, एक तो फोटोग्राफी हो जाता है जिसमें कि हमको लाइट में पहले we used to click photographs.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis, photochromatic lenses, glasses, so that all comes. Okay,
Audible.
Audible.
Audible, then
Audio. Audience.
Auditorium.
audio, audience, auditory, audition, all these words are from aud. Then say circle, circumference, jury, jurisdiction, judiciary, ये सब लॉ से आ जाएगा.
Circular.
So हाँ, pacify, peace. So ये root words बड़े interesting होते हैं. इससे we can learn so much more. तो जैसे this is a root word, port. Port means to carry. So deport, to carry or send away from a country. Export, carry out of the country. Import, carry into the country. Portable, something which can be easily carried. Portage, route over which both supplies are carried over land from one lake to another. Porter, a person, कुली, जो कि आपका सामान ले जाता है, because he is carrying your luggage, is called a porter. Portfolio is again a case for carrying loose papers. Report, you are, that is also carrying information. Support and transport. Transport से ही इतने सारे और words बन जाते हैं. Transporter, transportation, different transport, transporter, transportation, ये सब आपके फिर transport से बन जाएंगे. तो export, exporter, import, importer, imported, exported. अब एक एक वर्ड से आपके और वर्ड्स बन गए. तो एक पहले रूट वर्ड से so many words, फिर each word can be a noun, adjective, verb, different forms, and then verb है तो all three different kinds of forms. So when we understand कि ये सब ऐसे usages हैं इसके, तो आपकी vocabulary इतना exponentially increase हो जाती है, and that will again give you a lot of confidence. Okay, so let us do the spelling exercise. So can you tell me which is the right spelling here? I don't know. You will have
The
to
second
tell.
answer for the first question.
Second one.
Haan, second one is good. Yes, in the second one.
Third one. Third.
Third
Third
one.
one.
Third one में.
Third.
Third.
Yes. Fourth one में.
Second.
Second.
Fourth में actually pens, papers, envelopes के लिए first one is correct. Stationery with an E and stationery with an A. Both are correct spelling, but दोनों का meaning अलग है. E का मतलब होता है pen, paper, stationery shop. और A का मतलब होता है something which is still. जैसे
Still.
stationed at, रुका हुआ, थमा हुआ. तो जैसे रेलवे स्टेशन पे गाड़ी आके स्टेशन हो जाती है. The train is stationary at the station.
Stationary water.
Stationary water, not moving, still water, stagnant water. So this ARY means not moving and ERY means ये जो आपकी शॉप होती है जो स्टेशनरी आइटम्स के लिए होते हैं, जो पेन पेपर्स, envelopes, eraser, all those things are there. Okay, then you have assistant, spelling
Second.
of assistant.
Second is correct.
Yes. Then
Last.
one is correct. Definitely
Last
में
one
तो
is
बहुत गलत हो जाती है स्पेलिंग. मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों को फर्स्ट वाली ये सेकंड वाला लिखते हुए देखा है. थर्ड स्पेलिंग इज करेक्ट बिकॉज इट कम्स फ्रॉम डिफाइनिंग.
Define.
जो भी चीज डिफाइन करते हैं उससे डेफिनेशन, डेफिनेटली. ओके, सो आपका फाइनली कौन सा करेक्ट है?
Second.
Third.
सेकंड वाला.
Second.
रिसीव,
Second.
रिसीव में
First one.
फर्स्ट
First.
वाला.
First one.
सी
First
के
one.
बाद आई
First one.
ई का ये रूल है कि अगर वो बिलीव है तो एल आई ई आएगा, बट सी आ गया अगर तो हमेशा इट चेंजेस टू ई आई. रिसीव, परसीव, है ना, ये सब आपके डिसीव ई आई वाले हो जाएंगे. बट थीफ है, चीफ है, बिलीव है, फील्ड है, these are all IE. So that is something you have to remember. तो हम अब आते हैं वर्ड डिविजन पे. स्पेलिंग हमने कर ली, हमने syllables कर लिए. Now we are going to be doing an exercise on syllables. So you've understood what syllables are? Dividing words as per their sound. Okay? So जब भी आप word division करेंगे, इसके लिए hyphen is used. So what is the difference between hyphen and dash? Hyphen भी होता है, dash भी होता है. So what is the difference? So
Dash is used to fill the spaces, like fill in the blanks, and hyphen is to divide a word.
Hyphen is used for word division. So there are certain rules for word division. You will always use a hyphen. You will not use a dash here. Dash is to specify something more, to give extra information. So dash का भी हम use देखेंगे. If it is a one syllable word, then it cannot be divided. One syllable words को बिल्कुल touch ही नहीं करना है. Proper nouns को कभी divide नहीं करना है. Like my name is Divya. So Divya, I cannot divide it. It will remain. मतलब कभी भी आप proper nouns, books के names लिख रहे हैं, authors के name लिख रहे हैं. So never divide them. They remain as they are. You go to the next line and write the name. Then whenever you are dividing the words, you divide from the syllable और prefix और suffix से. तो वहां पे hyphen आ जाएगा. तो जैसे unwanted is a prefix, so you can divide there. Accountable, bill is a suffix, so you can divide there. So word division also has its own sets of rules. We cannot just divide words randomly. One syllable word, don't divide. Proper nouns, don't divide. When you are dividing the word, use a hyphen. And divide when the syllables are dividing, there you can do or prefix or suffix पे करें. So syllable जो है, it's a unit of, like we have just learned, it's a unit of pronunciation and it denotes one vowel sound. So there are, like for example, जैसे हमने अभी क्या किया था, basket. Basket. How many syllables?
Two.
Basket.
Two syllables.
Two.
Computer.
Three.
Three syllables.
Computer. So
Three.
computer में भी क्या हो रहा है, compute e से end हो रहा है, so the sound of u becomes long sound. So compute. Okay. So this is the exercise for you now. You can just write down the answers and then we can discuss the you just write down the answers first and then we will discuss. I'll give you 2 minutes to write down the answers. Just see, just a teacher. So the B1 is correct. That's the example given. अब उसके बाद आपको बताना है कि कौन सा correct है.
Ma'am, first D.
First one is
D.
D. Lit till. आप ऐसे बोलिए, हम कैसे बोल रहे हैं, lit till बोल रहे हैं कि little बोल रहे हैं, कैसे बोल रहे हैं?
B, ma'am.
Little.
Li- D की C. हाँ?
C1 is correct, ma'am.
B.
C1.
C is correct.
Is
Little.
correct. C.
Lit
ma'am.
till नहीं बोल रहे हैं ना, तो little ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, little, तो C1 is correct. Next में बताइए.
B, ma'am.
B.
हाँ,
People.
बोल के देखिए कैसे बोल रहे हैं हम.
People.
People.
हाँ बताइए कौन सा है.
A, ma'am.
A.
A is correct. People. People. Third में
D.
D.
D for Delhi. Money. बस. Fourth में
A.
A.
Under.
under.
A.
Fifth में
A.
D.
A.
हाँ A.
A.
Against. Against नहीं बोल रहे हैं ना, हम बोल सकते हैं कि against नहीं बोल सकते ना. We can say against, है ना. तो जो बोल रहे हैं वही है. Next में
C.
A.
A.
A. Power.
A.
A.
Power. A.
Next brother में brother.
B.
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 Brother. ठीक
B.
है, that's correct. Next में 8 में
C.
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 C में ऐसे होगा C inch, ऐसे तो नहीं बोल रहे हैं ना. C inch तो नहीं बोल रहे हैं, तो क्या
B.
बोल रहे हैं.
Until.
B.
Science. हाँ, B.
A.
Science.
A.
C.
किस
C.
पे आगे हम. 9th पे.
C.
Yes,
C.
ma'am.
9th
D.
is
D.
ninth is
D. D.
9th
D.
करके देखिए.
Last
Un-
one.
Until.
10th B.
क्या होगा. 9th क्या होगा.
D.
D.
D. 9th until.
D.
Enough.
C.
B.
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 Enough.
B.
B. E.
N
Enough.
कर रहे हैं हम. Enough नहीं ना, हम कर रहे हैं.
Enough.
हाँ, तो क्या कर
B.
रहे हैं हम. कौन सा वाला.
B. Okay, B.
Second option is the correct option.
B.
So थोड़ा सा clarity हुआ. What are all these? So what we are talking about syllables and how
Yes,
to
ma'am.
divide the words. Yes,
Yes.
like
Yes,
I said,
sir.
this is just the introduction. So we have done quite a bit today. We have done syllables, we have done spelling rules, we are doing hyphen. A hyphen joins two or more words. जो हमने अभी बताया था. Run down, up to date, cooperate, anti-nuclear, great grandmother, weekend, non-verbal, subpart. ये hyphen is also used जब numbers आप करते हैं. तो हाइफन क्या होगा. जब आप दो वर्ड्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं and sometimes you are using एक नंबर in words and one word. So जैसे 19th century, तो वहां पे भी आप हाइफन कर देते हैं. और कभी कभी नंबर्स में भी तो हाइफन आता है. So that also we have to be clear. Use a hyphen जब compound numbers हैं from 21 to 99, then you use a hyphen. Double digit numbers 21 to 99, then you use a hyphen. So अगर आप fractions लिख रहे हैं, then also you will write a hyphen. And agar aap, like I said, if it is being used as a compound, then 35-hour working week, 100-meter sprint, then also there's a hyphen. So hyphen kahan pe use hoga? It is used for dividing words. It is used for dividing a number when numbers form part of the sentence. It is also used for writing numbers from 21 to 99, and sometimes जब adjectival compound words होते हैं, मतलब आपका number है and word है, then also you will use a hyphen. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
this we have already done. This is just revision. Single letter or single syllable को do not divide. जैसे here is an example given. Dan, a tennis champion, serves more aces than anyone I know. Ab aces itself is a single syllable word. No, sorry, it is a double syllable word. A says, but आप खाली a को नहीं अलग कर सकते. It is incorrect. Then proper nouns को आप मत करिए. No, do not divide them. And already hyphenated word है तो उसको फिर से डिवाइड करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So suppose like hybrid cars, wind turbines and solar power. So solar power is already hyphenated. फिर आपने power को अगर break कर दिया तो it is incorrect. So don't do that. Now there are some new words, foreign words. These were all related with some learnings related with English language. Now we are coming to foreign words, क्योंकि आपको foreign words भी हैं. और foreign words हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि इसके बाद we will understand in our coming up lectures कि जब हमको foreign words use करने होते हैं तो what are the punctuation marks that can be used. So some foreign words just for practice, and these are all very, very simple, very easy and very relatable. आपको पता है bona fide is also a foreign word. And does anyone know what's the meaning of bona fide?
With good intentions.
It's genuine. So bona fide is a foreign word. Some words have become a part of our vocabulary. So we will अब जैसे this word ad nauseam. So इसमें important word क्या है? Nausea. So whenever you feel nauseous, so what are you experiencing? You're feeling sick. You are not well, है ना? तो ad nauseam का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? To a sickening degree. So somebody spoke ad nauseam about the time he scored the winning run. इसने इतना पका दिया तो वहां पे आप उसको ad nauseam कह सकते हैं. ठीक है, so nausea से ad nauseam. All right, let's go to
Yes,
the next word. You can write down the word. ये तो सबको ही पता होगा बॉन वोयाज. हम जब भी किसी को गुड बाय बोलते हैं, गोइंग ऑन अ जर्नी, सो हैविंग अ नाइस ट्रिप. सो अगेन इट्स अ फ्रेंच वर्ड एंड इट मींस हैव अ नाइस ट्रिप. एंड स्पेशली सी के लिए ये बोला जाता है. He started on his voyage because that's when traveling by sea, but have a nice trip. Bona fide. So A से हमने किया था ad nauseam. B से we are doing bona fide and bon voyage. And bona fide like bona fide certificate. मतलब आप कॉलेज के genuine student हो. आप bona fide मतलब जब भी हम bona fide certificate की बात करते हैं तो the college gives an in writing that you are a genuine student or you are a genuine professional or you are मतलब ऑथेंटिसिटी है जिसमें वो सर्टिफिकेट दिया जा रहा है. अब सी के दो कर लेते हैं. कार्ट ब्लांच. सो आर देयर सम फैकल्टी मेंबर्स फ्रॉम लॉ? क्योंकि आपके लॉ में ये आता है कार्ट ब्लांच एंड कैविएट एम्प्टर.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody go from law, ma'am?
I'm from commerce, but I have law as subject. So caveat emptor, I know it means buyer beware.
Okay. So carte blanche is having unlimited authority. Voice is not coming. Am I not audible?
audible, ma'am.
Audible, ma'am.
Okay, maybe check
Yes,
your connection, please, ma'am. Okay. So carte blanche is having unlimited authority and caveat emptor is let the buyer be aware, which is very, very important. Let the buyer. So because you buy a mobile which is not working, or you buy an expensive gadget which is not working. So caveat emptor is letting the buyer be aware that these could be the challenges, or a disclaimer as they write. So carte blanche is somebody who has an unlimited authority. So 2 words with C. Now we will go to the next one. E, A, B, C. A we did ad nauseam. Then B said we did 2 words bon voyage and bona fide. Then C said we did 2 words carte blanche and caveat emptor. Now we are doing E. E से सबसे पहले mass and mass. Mass का मतलब होता है large groups, है ना? There is a large, the masses, reaching out to masses means large public. So, and mass means in a large group. So the fans left the football stadium en masse once the score became 42-0. Means in large numbers, everyone just got up and left the stadium, almost everyone, because the score was so pathetic. So mass is large group. A, B, C, D, E, F. Fate accompli. It means an established fact. So Louis was disappointed, but his losing the election for class president was fate accompli. It was an established fact. So fate accompli. Fate से हम इसको fact कर देते हैं. Now this is a very important word which we often use, और हम इसको गलत use कर देते हैं. The word is for pa. It's not fox pass. It's for pa. So it means a social blunder. Social blunder माने आपके group friends
Feeling
की
embarrassed.
gathering हो रही. हाँ, hello. Yes, somebody saying something.
Feeling embarrassed in a social gathering or in a society, something like that.
Making some blunder, making a mistake in front of others. So suppose like there's a group of friends, everyone is having great time, and suppose you did something silly and you made a mistake, and then you are embarrassed. So that is, I've committed a faux pas when I reached the party dressed in formals when everyone was in casuals. So Elizabeth realized too late that not attending Susan's party was a faux pas. Ipso facto, by the fact itself. Fate accompli किया था हमने, that was an established fact. And ipso facto is by the fact itself. Modus operandi, we all know what is modus operandi, your method of operating. So what is the modus operandi? How do they do it? What is the method? And persona non grata is somebody. Persona means person. Non means no. Grata, not acceptable, not allowed. So Sally was a person non grata in our club because she wouldn't follow the rules. We all have to be following the rules, otherwise we'll become persona non grata. Prima donna is somebody who is very temperamental and conceited. So anybody who is behaving in a very high-handed manner is from prima donna. So people usually don't like, extremely conceited. And pro bono, I'm sure many of us may be knowing charity. It's a very commonly used word in corporate and law, and otherwise also in language it's become a normal word. Quid pro quo, something for something. So this is again a widely used word. Yes, ma'am, do you want to say something? Okay. So quid pro quo and status quo. Status quo is as it is, the existing condition. So what is the status quo? What is the present condition? So that is what we are going to be learning today. I'll just do the foreign words once again because we did that in a hurry. Do we remember? हम जल्दी से कर लेते हैं. Ad nauseam. We remember sickening degree. What is coming next? Can you tell me what's coming next? B say there were two words. Do we remember? Bona fide and bon voyage.
Bon voyage. Bon voyage.
Voyage.
Next, C say there were two words.
Carte blanche and caveat emptor.
Carte blanche and a caveat emptor. Then there was one word with E and one with F. One was to do with large public.
En masse.
And
En
one,
masse.
and the other one was to do with fact.
Fait accompli.
Ipso facto.
Fait accompli. En masse and fait accompli. Then the next was for social blunder.
Faux pas.
Faux pas.
Faux pas. And the second, इसके बाद था शायद again
Ipso
something.
facto.
हाँ, ipso facto. What's coming next? अब ये थोड़ा सा कर लेते हैं. Modus operandi, the method of operating that everyone knows, persona non grata. इसके बाद क्या आ रहा है next? Q से आ रहा था. Q से हमारा एक ही word था. हाँ?
Status quo, ma'am.
Quid pro
Quid
quo.
pro quo.
Quid pro quo. Sorry.
Primo.
Where are we? Persona non grata, then pro bono and prima donna. This I forgot. So there are three with P. Persona non grata, prima donna and pro bono. Pro bono is charity. इसके बाद हमारा आ रहा था quid pro quo and status quo. And then that's it. So we will remember these words. If we have 1 minute also, we can just revise. अब पीछे से revise करते हैं जल्दी से. Let's do it from here. यहाँ से करेंगे. Status quo, quid pro quo. What's coming before this?
Primo.
Huh?
Primo. Something.
Prima donna and pro bono. फिर
Bono.
इससे पीछे
Persona.
modus operandi, persona non grata. Hopa and ipso facto. इससे पहले en masse and fait accompli. Carte blanche and caveat emptor. Bon voyage and bona fide. Ad nauseam. All right. So again, I'll repeat. काफी कुछ याद हो गया होगा आपको अब तक. So that's it for today. And with this, we have come to the close of today's session. आपको अगर if you have any questions, please feel free to ask the questions. And if you wish to give your feedback, then you please give your feedback. We have 2-3 minutes. So we started with this writing mechanics. Writing mechanics, why are they important? What are the components of a good research article? What are the basics of writing? Sounds of English, vowels and consonants, long vowels, short vowels, other vowels. Then the difference in the sounds of English, the sounds of G, the sounds of C, then syllable, what are syllables, then what are the spelling rules, floss rule, 111 rule, rabbit rule, then how should we use suffix or prefix, then sounds of English, word roots, and spelling exercise, word division, syllables, divided syllables, hyphen, and foreign words. So this is what we did today. And now we have come to the close of today's session. If there are any questions you would like to ask, please feel free to do so because we have little time. Anybody, if you have any doubts or questions or your feedback also, how would you,
Thank you.
what would
Ma'am,
you
thank
like
you.
to share? Yes.
Thank you very much for your this effective and better way of teaching. It is much easy to understand from you.
Oh, thank you so much. So
Madam, it
these
was
were
very,
very,
very
very
interesting.
basics. Tomorrow we are going to be learning about phrases and clauses and that coherence and cohesion, all those things. Today being the first lesson, I mean, all this was very basic. Yes, ma'am, you were saying something? Yeah.
It was very, very interesting and means post lunch session, being a post lunch session, it was really very interesting. We enjoyed a lot
Uh,
and we learned many
Thank
things. Thank you so much, ma'am.
thank you so much. So, anyone else would like to share something?
Interesting lecture, ma'am. Very
Thank
good and interesting lecture.